Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen of the Winner's Circle. Welcome back to Assault Android Cactus. I've played this before. Obviously I did my first look and showed another character, but now we're going to show yet another character. It just went through an update, and a character came out and went through another update, which gave her a kind of cool little entrance. But her name is Aubergine, and she's one we're going to play as. She has Hilo, which is a robot that helps you out. You can only attack one enemy at a time. And you have your Singularity, which is basically a big black hole that's going to suck everything in. And as you can see from here, I'm getting a lot better at the game. I have S+ a lot, but I wouldn't expect to see me S+ with this character. It's a pretty tough character to get used to. But I'm going to definitely try my best for you guys, so let's see how I can go. I think I already failed, honestly, yep. But as you can see, it's a lot different. It's not like you're not shooting bullets. It's not a bullet hell type of game with her. So you're basically just using one character or a spinning disc instead of bullets, and one enemy at a time gets touched by it. And I will show you the secondary in just a second. The secondary here, you shoot it and it sucks everything in. Even when it's shut down, the update fixed that, where if they were shut down, the black hole would not suck the enemies in, which would make it kind of useless to use shutdown with her. But now it does get pulled into the black hole with at half speed, but it's better than no speed. So, and you can see as I get power up, the disc just continues to get a bit bigger. And yeah, it's a really cool character. I like her a lot. Not everybody likes her, but it's one of those characters that Sonatin, who's one of the developers of the game, said that you're either going to like her a lot or you're going to really hate her, because she's a very different character to use compared to the other ones, for obvious reasons that I'm sure you can tell by watching. And yeah, I think she's very rewarding to play with, and I think once people get really good with her, she will start taking over the leaderboards a little bit, as well as Coral once people get better with Coral, because they're both very, very powerful characters, and people don't give them the credit that they deserve. But once people start getting better at the game, then they will definitely be able to use them to their full potential. But there's the first boss down, or the first level down anyway. So we cleared it in a minute 36 seconds. Not too bad. My high score is 251,000, so didn't get anywhere close, but we'll go to our next level. Why not? Let's go. And this is the cool thing it added. She's holding onto the robot, and she just kind of spins down and lands on the map. It's a really cool entrance. I like it a lot. And I believe they said that every character is going to have its own particular entrance, like Aubergine does. And I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be really cool to see each character like entering in their own way instead of like just falling down and smacking their face on the ground. But even though the falling down and smacking their face on the ground is kind of comical. But this is the second level, and I'm already getting my butt kicked a little bit because I'm not the greatest with this character, but I'm still learning. And the reason why I like the control a bit better is because I feel it's kind of easier to kind of pump the trigger instead of worrying about like clicking my mouse repeatedly. I don't know, the character just feels a lot more natural to me with this particular character of the game. And people may feel different, but that's the awesome thing about this game. You can use keyboard and mouse, or you can use your controllers. There's no set way you have to play it, so whatever play style you have, you go for it. And yeah, as you can see, this disc is getting huge. And if I go down, you'll see the disc kind of disappear, which will be a little heartbreaking, but I'm going to try my best to not go down. But as you can see, I'm starting to just rip everything apart now with this disc. And that's why I think once people get a bit better at this character, it will definitely start taking over the leaderboards, because it's just demolishing everything that basically right after it spawns. It's getting crazy. Alright, and shoot our black hole out. The black hole I don't use nearly enough. That's the same problem I have with any time trying to learn a new character, is I focus too much on their primary fire, and I don't really use the secondary all that much. So once you get better acquainted with a character and you can start knowing how their secondary and primary works together, you can get a bit better. But let me see how I did here. Almost took 2 minutes, 343,000, not bad at all either. I'm number 67 on this map, so I got some decent scores. Most of them are with Holly, because she seems to be the character most people are S+ing with nowadays, because it's just so easy to do so with her. But we're going to continue on with this game. And I think there's only 2 more levels after this one, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 3, maybe. I don't know. I do horrible with remembering how many maps there are before Embryo. But we're just going to go all the way through so you guys can get a good long look at her and decide what you think. And the game is still in early access, and as you can see, there's a crap load of maps out for it now. They released 2 more maps in that last update, and they're getting close to completing, but they also have Endless Mode and Boss Rush Mode, which I had the pleasure of interviewing Stenatin recently, and there's a couple videos up of that. It was actually turned out to be a really long interview, but talked to him a bit about those game modes. Boss Rush mode is just what it sounds like. You're going to be fighting all 5 of the bosses once they're complete. That game mode, you'll be fighting every single one of them just in a row, arena mode style. So I hope you're ready to try to take on all the bosses at once, because that's going to be really crazy, I think. And then there's Endless Mode, which I think... I didn't really ask him too much about that one, but obviously, as you can assume, what I think it'll be is just, obviously, Endless Mode. You keep going until your battery runs out, and it'll just get increasingly harder and harder until you're able to, until you finally eventually lose. And then your score will be dependent upon how long you're able to last, as well as the chains you were able to put together in your time. There we go, we're almost done with this level. Alright. Oh, the last one left right there, I got him. Okay, 60 combo, and it's a little hard to combo with this character, I'll admit, but like I said, she's pretty brand new, so I'm still getting used to it. So let's go to Capacitor. Such a cool entrance, though, just holding on to him by the tail and just flying down onto the map before he starts destroying everything. I really like it a lot. He did a good job with making that animation. And I also know more properly how these power-ups work as well. Like I said before, if you watch the power-ups on the floor, they do change if you don't touch them. And if they start off as a shutdown, it turns into... See, I'll let you see right here. If it starts off as a firepower like that is, it ends up turning into an accelerate. And then the accelerate will turn into shutdown. Then shutdown will turn back into firepower. And it's always that same exact order. And obviously, if a different power-up drops instead of firepower, it still goes in that same order, just continues or begins where it is. And he also gave me some tips on, in order to get your firepower guaranteed, you basically just gotta kill things really fast. A lot of people seem like the firepower, but they're all situational. This accelerate, it makes you move really fast. It pulls experience and batteries into you, as well as you have a 1 in 3 chance when you get hit to dodge the hit. And then the shutdown shuts down everything on the map, obviously, so it can't move, but it also increases your damage to those shutdown targets by 50%. So things will die a lot faster now, because now my damage is 50% increased on those blue targets. And then firepower is just exactly as it sounds, and as you see, you get extra firepower to destroy things for, I'm not sure how long it is, but however long the power-up lasts, you just get extra firepower, essentially. But they're all really cool power-ups, and they work really well together, and they really are situational. And what I mean by that is every map changes, and you have to adapt to each situation as it comes at you, so not one power-up is going to be the best all the time. I mean, sure, firepower is usually pretty overpowered and great to get in almost every situation, but let's say you're getting close to death, or there's just too much stuff on the field and you want to clear it fast, or things are on the field but far apart and you don't want to lose your combo. If you do the shutdown, you can kill targets really fast and just run back and forth and take them out, so you can keep your chain going. So a bunch of different ways you can look at it. And I'm number 45 on this map, so it's not bad. So let's go fight Embryo with Aubergine. And I hope you you guys have been enjoying the first look of Aubergine. She's really cool, a lot of fun. And I hope I can get a lot better with her, because I think she's going to be one of the better characters that are out now. And she's also, from what I understand, she is a security guard. Every character has her own little job and function, and Aubergine, as well as Hilo, I think Hilo must be her security equipment, perhaps, but she is a security guard for the ship. That's her job. And the cool thing about this black hole is it will trap your boss for you in one spot, which is really, really useful when they're trying to move on you, and you really depend on that disc to do damage. You can keep them in a locked position, so you can just nail them like that. Let's get our battery, and we'll lock them again. Alright, and try to get some distance. Alright. God, I'm so bad with this thing. Oh man, there we go. And then we'll use shutdown. Why not? That's not a bad thing. Shutdown, do some power, because this is a very, very brutal stage that he's in right now. I don't like this one at all. And remember with Embryo, if he gets close, he will jump on you to knock you down. So yeah, be very careful when fighting Embryo. And let's take him down. There we go, perfect. Not sure if I'm going to be able to defeat him. I don't think I've fought him yet with Aubergine, but hey, there's always a first time for everything, right? And I'm doing it right on video for you guys. So I hope you guys are having fun watching, seriously. And I appreciate everyone that's been watching not just this series, but all my other videos. And this game, this keeps getting better and better with every update they have. If you were on the fence about getting it before, with these last updates, you really owe it to yourself just to give the game a shot. It is a ridiculous amount of fun. And the leaderboards, they, I don't know, it's fun when you see yourself starting to move on the leaderboard, because you feel yourself starting to get a little bit better. And I've actually, since we last were doing videos, I've actually claimed 2 top spots, which I will show you after this dialogue. But we beat Embryo, so we did a good job. So that's Aubergine, guys. I hope you enjoyed the first look at her. And yeah, we'll go back to stage select, and we'll go to the menu, and I can show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm not the greatest at this game. Obviously, there's many people that are far better than me. But on Influx, as you can see right here on the list, I'm actually number 7 now on Influx, so someone knocked me down on that. And on Oxygen, I am number 10, so wow, I got knocked down big time on 2 spots, which kind of upsetting, because I thought I had really, really good positions. But as you can see, 2 people that passed me are using Aubergine to get some top spots on leaderboard, so it's really cool to see. And yeah, those are the best positions I have. Now, they used to be 6 and 7, but now it's down to 7 and 10. Oh well, it could be worse, right? I could be 110th, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. If you guys did, just leave a like and favorite. It helps a lot. Subscribe to become part of my winner's circle, and I will see you guys next time. And like I said before, this game's on Steam, and I will show you one more time. You can look at this campaign, and it doesn't matter what we pick. I just want to show you there's only 6 maps now that are locked still, so you basically have almost the entire campaign unlocked. It's still early access, but it's definitely worth it. So go check it out. Even if you don't buy it, there is a demo, so download the demo for sure and give the game a shot. You're going to fall in love with it. I know you will, because as soon as I started playing it, I just couldn't stop. So I'll stop talking now, and I appreciate you guys watching. And as always, everybody, have a great day.